Three young niggas that got dope perspective on anything that pops up in our heads. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you got something good to say about the show, leave it right there in the comments. Something bad, leave that right there in the comments. We want to hear it all. Oh, and shout out to Unc for letting our crazy asses use this studio. It's a big deal that he let us in this bitch. Follow him at Vic Bell
601.
Enjoy the show.
Educated, graduated from the school of hard knocks. This is more about nothing without me saying nothing. This is more about nothing without me saying nothing. This is more about nothing without me saying nothing. This is more about nothing without me saying nothing. These are indirect expressions of how I feel. These are indirect.
Like I got a colored condom on, motherfucker. Like I got a candy condom.
Got a candy
Like I
condom.
got a strawberry condom.
I'm not fooling with y'all in this damn topic.
Hey, y'all just coming in, but I was just saying,
That's what we
only real niggas have pulled out of a vagina with a red dick.
That should just sound bad.
I mean, it's tough, bro. But a lot of niggas, a period only stop a sentence, my brother.
I'm not a real nigga.
A period only stop a sentence. I mean, if you scared of that, you don't deserve that. You feel me? It's like the tweets that be like, if you can't have me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. Like, and honestly, that thing be real niggas know that thing be
gushy goo.
that thing be
gushy goo.
Hey, this is a conversation. If you under 14, plug your headphones out. You feel me? Take them out. You feel me? Don't let your mom hear you listening to this part. But I'm just saying.
What?
Because 14 and under, I ain't really.
I know what y'all talking about, but man, that shit is nah.
Niggas was losing their virginity at like 11, 13, 12, 14. Them niggas young, so I know they be out here.
I lost mine at
they out
16, so
Yeah,
I feel like I was late to the game.
I was definitely late.
I was
to the game.
definitely
I feel
late to the
like-
game.
compared to most little
Yeah,
niggas.
yeah,
Yeah.
But my thing is, I never was thirsty for pussy. Like I never looked at it like you know, because I had a lot of homies that went and just smashed some ugly bitches just to get the pussy real quick.
Yeah.
Off they like, all right, I'm not a virgin now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I'm like, nigga, you tripping, bro. But I do remember being a kid and thinking like, dang, that's crazy. Niggas will like pay for some pussy for their first time just to get some pussy. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of crazy.
That is crazy. I don't really understand. I guess in certain situations I understand why niggas pay for pussy, but like
I mean, you
wouldn't.
pay for pussy. All pussy is paid for by some form. You know what I'm saying? I look at it like it don't matter if you gave a bitch $20 or if you smoked a blunt with her, you still paid. You know what I'm saying? Like
For sure.
that's you pay. You gotta pay to be around a woman a lot of times. Like niggas can't even link with the girl without figuring something out that he had to pay for, whether it was in his gas money or in his food money.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True,
like,
true, most definitely.
That
Yeah.
cookout plate was only $5, but it was still an extra $5 I could have had. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you gotta, if you gonna smoke her out, you can't just take her to cookout and not get her a tray.
Look, have more value for your pussy than the cookout tray.
Hey, for real though. If I take you to cookout after, but shout out to cookout though. I go to cookout after me and my girl. You know what I'm saying? We definitely go to cookout. I fucking good at taking ass to the cookout. No, that's what my girl be saying. No, it's cool though.
Nah, shit. But fuck, man, look. I just, me and Tone was outside and we was just smoking a little bit. We was talking about this, like, whole Colin Kaepernick situation and just like, yo, they really blackballing my nigga, though. They really doing Kaepernick dirty.
This is what's crazy, bro. This is what's really crazy. This man did everything by the book.
By the book.
He is not even, like, what impressed me the most was, like, he been taking such a verbal assault and, like, they treating him like he was not in the Super Bowl dogging shit. Like, they treating him like he just literally trash
Like
can.
he wasn't in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and
right?
my thing is, he could have literally said so much at this time. So many people have said so much about him. He has made zero comments. This nigga don't even care about that. Like, cause he understands, like, if I say something, it ruins now my whole point of even doing the kneel. Like, for me taking the knee, if I say something right now, it's gonna change everything.
My mom always say, like, you can't be misquoted if you don't speak.
Hold on, rewind, drop that one more time for these niggas. That was smooth. I like that.
You can't be misquoted if you don't speak. So like, my mom always tell me, like, if you don't know what you gonna, just don't say nothing at all, cause like they don't have no ammunition. But with the whole Colin Kaepernick situation, I just think it's crazy how like they destroying my nigga character. Like anytime like
Painting him as a villain.
African American is trying to like inspire and do something well, like they assassinate his character. Like I mean, like look at Tupac. Like when Tupac went to politics, like they assassinated his character. That nigga caught a rape charge. Like just think about Bill Cosby and him trying to buy that network. I'm not saying like he didn't do what he did, but I'm just saying like just how that information came out. Like they always gonna try to assault your character. And what's crazy about Colin is like it's like how you assaulting this man character for taking a knee, and this dude over here in Africa and doing all these nice things for different kinds of people. He got different kinds of organizations, and y'all mad at this nigga because he took a knee. Like y'all got people who have like fought dogs, killed people, and just other people questioning this nigga character. This nigga ain't did shit.
What's my man's name on New England that literally said nigger? Ryan.
That played talking about Riley Cooper.
Yeah, Coop. That nigga literally got caught saying a racial slur. That's not cool, bro. That's not even something you could tiptoe over. Like, that's crazy. There's people that got caught fighting dogs. You know what I'm saying? There's people that got caught stabbing people in Atlanta. Shout out to Ray
niggas
Lewis.
is beating bitches.
Niggas have beat up a girl in an elevator on camera and came back. Like, I just don't get.
But what are people really mad about? He's standing up for some.
What people are really mad at? People are really mad because it's the American flag. Like they feel like he disrespecting the American flag. But my thing about the American flag is like, I feel like y'all disrespecting the people who died for the country by telling Kaepernick he can't protest.
But my thing is, you a hypocrite if you think the American flag wasn't built off of disrespect.
Yeah, and like, like
I'll be holding so much glory. I love America because I would never really want to be somewhere else because I do appreciate my rights here compared to some other places we could be.
Yeah,
but at the same time, America was built off of disrespect, lies, cheating, niggas playing the game for themselves, and I just feel like when somebody do something for the people, we assassinate them. MLK. He got assassinated. Malcolm X, he's gone. Tupac, he's gone. Colin Kaepernick, he's gone. They literally got my man out of the NFL basically at this point.
Yeah, they literally blackballing him for just taking a knee. And like what's so crazy about this symbol of the American flag,
so
like
subtle too.
Subtle. And he even brought it to y'all attention that the national anthem, like we don't even say the second verse because that shit racist as fuck.
Racist.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like
they was real pissed when he pointed that out.
No, and what's crazy is when I was in kindergarten, when I went to North Coast Christian Academy, shout out to NCA.
Yeah, shout out to the Christian.
But when I went there, one of my teachers was George O'Keefe. That was like her uncle or something. Like it was her relative. Like they were literally. That was her last name was O'Keefe. She was my I can't remember. She was one of my teachers, but she literally taught us that shit. Told us a whole story about it and everything.
Oh, about
and
the bad one.
About the song in general, like for real, just like the whole how he wrote it, what was
That's
like
crazy.
Everything, like cause that was her family, like that's her line. And I was just thinking, like it's crazy how school really fucks your head up. They don't tell you complete stories. Like they really
don't. They tell you the whitewash version of it.
Yeah, and it's like if you really look at all the history books, none of the story is explained.
And you know what's so funny is like we go through history and we learn that the Europeans, basically completely annihilated a fucking population of people. And it's like when we learn about it in history, they just brush over it. Oh,
like it was supposed to happen.
Yeah, like it was like they just kind of like, oh yeah, we just committed genocide, and now after we committed genocide, we just enslaved people for 300 years. Like literally think about like what the American flag is based off on. We committed genocide, then after we committed genocide, we enslaved people, but we left Europe because we were getting treated like that, and then we go treat other people like that.
Nah, bro, this was crazy to me. I was thinking about. Cause how I be feeling about the Jewish community and like the Africans, like how I was talking to my girl about basically like women that have it rough. I was like, for real, to me, the roughest groups of women are African American women and Mexican women. I feel like they literally work hard, like to just be at a decent level. They ain't even they can't even really get to the other level with them white girls or with like these like light-skinned popping girls or whatever. But I was just thinking about Hitler, and I was like, going back to like the schools and stuff. I was like, man, it's crazy. Like they really don't paint the picture of Hitler correctly. Like they paint this nigga like he was just like a mean person who had bad intentions, and he didn't give a fuck about nobody else, and he did this to this group of people, these Jewish people, and it was fucked up, genocide. But the things that he really was doing to these people and the brain that he actually had is not painted right, man. This nigga was really like sick, bro. Like he was like not like he was literally like mentally ill sick.
yeah.
Like he was
Yeah.
like ripping people's skin off, putting people's eyeballs in other people's brains. Like he was like really trying to build a human like on some straight up like evil shit. Like and that's not how it's painted. They painted like he's just like this Nazi leader that was just crazy, and that's like so watered down because when you grow up, you don't really understand like how corrupt and how dark this nigga was. I feel like that's all the stories.
And Europeans do it through history all the time. Like the funniest thing that Europeans do that. Well,
Doo-doo. You said doo-doo.
doo-doo. I know. But look, the funniest thing about like American society is like they'll paint like anytime you see a picture of Africa, they'll paint you like we some savages or like, you know, they'll show you like the worst parts. But like, and they'll tell you like, you know, we were jigaboos and we did all this. And what's so funny to me is like cannibalism like came out of Europe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like,
well, hold on. What was we talking about a couple weeks ago with Unc and we was like, it's crazy because they paint us as like these barbarians, but
that was
their
them.
history. That's your relatives.
Yeah.
You're a caveman, my nigga. We was not cavemen. We was not.
We was over here eating tropical fruits and shit.
Fruit, we had
bananas.
We had jewelry, nigga. We had
sun.
Gold. We had sunshine every day.
Baby hair.
We had tan chicks. We had chicks with different tones.
You know what I'm saying?
They was over
bro,
there.
we had chicks with different tones, bro. We had light skins, dark skins.
I was over here eating each other. We was out here eating bitches out.
Yeah, we over here fucking hoes raw, man. Hey, no, I ain't mean to call y'all hoes because I feel like for real, I gotta lighten up on y'all women on this show because I catch myself on the show. I've been talking to y'all lightweight, a little disrespectful. Y'all ain't no bitches, you feel me? And I don't even look at women as bitches. That's not my type of demeanor. You feel me? I love women. I got 3 sisters, but it's a lot of bitches out here. But
It definitely is.
it's a lot of great women out there too. So I want all y'all good women to know y'all good women.
Look,
I ain't disrespecting y'all.
Look, but yeah, it's just funny that they paint us as like barbaric and that we savages. Like, you know, it's almost crazy to how like the American society has told history now.
This is more about nothing without me saying nothing.
Some other shit, like I don't know why, but like
That's what he normally does.
the Egyptian society and culture like taught the Europeans a lot, and like and then like the Europeans kind of like turned around, stabbed them in the back, and like burned down all the information. Like, you know, that's why they cutting the nose off the artifacts. That's why like they burned down the Library of Alexandria, which was the biggest library in the world. And like I always think I'd just be like, man, like it's probably so much math and so much science that we lost information to because like niggas was hating. Like we probably wouldn't know how to build pyramids. Right? We probably wouldn't know how to move all this stuff, all this stone, like all this crazy information. Hold on, let me finish.
Africans though.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure
People
get confused.
They
call
not
all
getting
niggas
confused.
niggas.
But like we lost all that information, and it's like basically like they showed the Europeans like the iPhone 1, and the Europeans were like, oh man, this iPhone is dope. Now the Europeans think they got all the answers, like, you know what I'm saying? But like we got to show y'all the iPhone 1 before we can show y'all the iPhone 7. But y'all killed us before and destroyed all that before we could even show y'all the iPhone 7.
You ain't got the answers, Sway.
You know what I mean? And it's just like
what I was about to say, bro. What's white folks' connection with burning shit? Why they always burning some shit, bro? Like if you look at everything they do, they burned our libraries, they burned our banks. Black Wall Street was gone. They burned our crosses. They burned our houses. They burned a lot of things.
Us.
Like they burned us. Like what was up with them in fire? Is that you think that has the relation to do with their barbaric side back in their history?
I mean, they grew up in a cold environment.
So
they needed fire.
Naturally, fire.
Fire is like
that's like their
light
weapon
source.
for real.
That's it.
That's like their
That's
everything.
light source. Yeah, that's everything.
Crazy, bro.
They used it for everything.
Everything.
Basically,
Cook
use it for
food to hurt things, to kill things, to live, to warm. Like they use that shit for everything.
Yeah, it's also funny with history and like the Moors. Have I talked about the Moors on here?
Yeah, we talked about the Moors.
We have talked about the Moors. Yeah,
I think it was like a couple episodes ago.
we have.
It might even be on the episode that we ain't dropped. I mean, you know, we got a few in the storage.
Yeah, it might have been on some that we haven't dropped, but
Few in the vault.
yeah, as far as like
Vault alert.
just like American society, man, it's just the genocide's crazy and all that's crazy. So like, you know, it's just funny to me that Colin's being painted like as this bad guy.
But what pisses me off is like I was telling y'all, like the people that they have coming out, because I know this ain't coincidence that these people are making these statements. Somebody behind Geppetto is behind closed doors, controlling this shit. Look, we want you to, you still want to do that analyst job? You still want to work out in Cali? I got a job for you. We just need you to make a statement here about this situation, because it's too coincidental that all of these ex-NFL stars who have some type of blemish in their career are now making comments on Kaepernick's situation.
Yeah.
Y'all can't compare yourself to Kaepernick. Y'all ain't never did nothing like
Kaepernick's
this.
done nothing wrong.
Like you.
He has a clean slate.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me. As soon as he grew an afro and as soon as he took a knee, he's threatening.
As soon as
He's threatening now.
So let me ask y'all this. Tim Tebow, once he decided to make it blatant that he was a Christian, he believed in God and he prayed and all that stuff, he prayed in the end zone, he got blackballed.
He had to go play baseball.
He actually doing pretty good.
And he doing good.
But my thing is with Tim Tebow, because I never thought Tim Tebow was great. You know, I did think he was way hyped up. But at the same time,
as a playmaker, though.
As an athlete, he definitely could still be. I mean, he should not, maybe not right now, but he definitely could have still been in the NFL back then. I don't see why he
at that time he got cut. He was definitely
I didn't understand
NFL.
that. I feel like the NFL is probably one of the only organizations that's like still got the full 100% foot on they slaves' necks. Because all these organizations, I feel like, is master slave organizations. Like,
sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when you look,
Owners.
I was talking to my homie last night. He said some G shit. We was just having a conversation. He was telling me, they were shooting dice and shit, just real regular nigga shit. Yeah. Shooting dice. He said, they shooting, the niggas that shooting dice, shooting for dollars. The niggas that side betting is betting 5s, 10s, 20s. So the niggas that side betting on the niggas that's working is making more than the niggas that are winning working. So at the end of the night, my dude Shaquem, he made, I think he said like 110, The dude that was beating all these games and shit, he won like 15 straight, hands or whatever. This nigga made like $16, $17. You know what I'm saying? All he wanted was a personal bottle of Henny. He just wanted to buy a bottle of Henny that night. So he was happy with that little money because 15, he's straight. Now, Keem, on the other hand, they made 110 off of you, and he was just saying how when he finally got in and shot, he was losing. He lost $7. He was like, and he started sweating. He's like, damn, I'm down here sweating. He was like, I made $60 over there side betting. Yeah. So the whole point I'm saying is like, the niggas that are working, they're killing themselves. Yeah. These niggas are sitting back. These NFL owners, these NBA owners, they sitting back, making a muscle. They could go to Walmart right now. A nigga don't even know them.
Yeah, and you know what's funny about that is like when I was listening to the Skyzoo's new album.
Kind of like another form of slavery.
It's paid slavery. It really is.
Slavery.
But like I was
100%.
And like what he was talking about, like when I was talking about the Skyzoo album, like on the first track of that album, he has a song. It's like talking about like short money. And that's basically what he's talking about. That's basically what Tony's talking about. He's like saying like, because Skyzoo said in the song like they give us short money and they say like it's gonna take us so long to count it like we not even gonna care that it's short money.
So look, that's
you know what I'm saying?
The nigga that was winning them crap hands had $15. He was happy that he could get his bottle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying.
Bottle.
Like, yes,
Shaquem made 100. Look, Shaquem made 110 off of you.
Yeah,
you winning the game, side betting.
And you just happy that you got the bottle because you counting the
because you happy you got them dollars like that.
Yeah.
Now, and that's the same thing with them niggas with them contracts. They got $100 million counting it up, buying Lamborghinis and shit. These niggas that if they paying you $100 million, what you think they made off of you, bro?
Cause like think about how much of a statement the NFL like you would have made for the NFL if all African athletes would have been like we'd have been like we taking a knee with him. We taking a knee with him.
Or what if all the African American athletes leave the league? They say we done.
We're gonna come out with the beat.
I wouldn't say they have to lead the league because like they under contract. They under contract, so like they gonna lose a lot of money. They gonna lose a lot of money. What I'm saying is like all of them could have just took a knee. Like what I'm trying to figure out is like all the people on Colin's team, like y'all couldn't even ride for y'all. Like
nah, it's that slaveness. It's the same thing when a slave defies the master, and everybody was with it at first, and then he get that whipping in front of niggas, and then the master say, "Who else next? Who else gonna be just like him?" Niggas like, I ain't about to do that. You know, that nigga got beat up.
Yeah.
That's what Colin going through. He getting verbally beat up. But I feel like it's just crazy because, like I said, these niggas is making so much bread off of us breaking our backs. This is the same thing like an owner, a nigga that owns a business. He literally is going to hire an employee, pay you, $700 to work 80 hours here or 40 hours here or whatever, and he's not going to do no hard work. but I'm gonna make more money than you because it's my shit, and that's respectable. But at the end of the day, that's all that like that mentality that we came up on.
This damn flag, to be honest.
Man, the pledge is so ridiculous, bro.
I mean, we ain't had no choice, nigga. We was
but they didn't even took the shit out of school though. You know, I mean,
was built off slavery.
that shit slowed up, man. We stopped saying the pledge. Like,
Man, fuck. I used to sit down sometimes during the pledge, bro.
I mean,
But I didn't really understand why I was sitting down. I was just sitting down because I was like, man, fuck this pledge.
man.
But it really is fuck this pledge.
nah. It's just like
Like that shit ain't, man. That shit is bad.
it's
Why-
so crazy to me
also-
how society will just like blackball you for like trying to speak up about an issue. Like what's so funny to me is everybody's talking about what Colin did and not what he said.
Let me ask you something, Neil. So you are you're Cam Newton in the NFL right now, right?
Yeah.
Him and Cap cool. They ain't got like a bad relationship before probably Cam actually went against him, right?
Yeah.
So like you got your power. Would you and if you say something, you could lose your Under Armour contract, which is a $100 to $200 million contract.
Yeah.
It's a big contract.
Yeah.
What would you do? What's your decision, bro? It's probably you ain't got it. So, but like,
in all honesty, like it's hard for me to say because I don't have 200 mil because 200 mil is a lot of money. But like, just speaking from the amount of money that he probably made, if I was in that position, like I'm always in a position where like if anybody asks me, like I'm gonna speak my mind, and that's just me by default. So I probably just fuck it up just because somebody would have asked me some shit and I would have said some shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I just feel like it come a point in time in life where like you gotta stop like you gotta stop being occupied with short money. And I know 200 million don't sound like short money because it's really not. But what I'm saying is like you can't like in African American, like in our journey through history, like. This is why you gotta study history. You gotta learn your history. Anytime we fuck up is why. All they gotta do is put money in our face and we'll betray each other. That's all they gotta do. So we ain't never gonna move nowhere because like we so addicted to this concept of money. When you think about it, money ain't shit.
But that's what I was telling you yesterday. Like,
like money has no like
certain things don't exist in the universe. Money don't exist in the universe. This is something that we made up. Like this is not real. Like that's why I said. That's why I said FaceTime is only real until I break your phone, because then it's gone. Now that shit is gone. Like you can't destroy something that's real. That's my point. I could destroy money. I can't destroy something that is literally real. Yeah. Like.
I mean, you could destroy something.
How? How you gonna destroy something that's real? Like, you gonna
you real, but we could destroy you. That's what I'm saying.
You would have to kill me though.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
The difference between destroy and kill.
Yeah, like you would have to literally end my life. I can't live anymore.
Yeah.
You could go get another iPhone and get the FaceTime back.
Yeah.
You can never I could destroy it, but I can't kill that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you destroy me and you kill me, I'm done. I'm not coming back. Yeah. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, this whole situation, it just proves that America really they narrate the story. Like when you look at all of our history and everything that we know that we grew up on, it's all fake, bro. Like it's fake news. Like everything is news. That's why when I started to get older, I stopped reading the newspaper and I stopped watching the news. I'm like, this shit
America is fake news. That's America. American history. American history is fake. That's the name of the episode. American history is fake news.
Bro, fake news. Fake news. Alternative facts.
Feel me? Alternative United States history.
We got a president right now in office. We got a president right now in office that literally accused his.
He's an indirect expression of how I feel. He's an indirect expression of how I feel. He's an indirect expression of how I feel.